Hey guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be talking about my anti-hauls. I'm going to talk about kind of where my inspiration for these videos came from and kind of the story behind them. Go through some of the comments that I've received about them and just kind of clear some things up so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. So for those of you who actually are subscribed to my channel and have watched me for more than just like the past 6 months, this is probably old news to you. But for those of you who are new to my channel, or those of you who might just stumble upon my anti-haul video or stumble upon this video, I just kind of want to share some of the information. So in about 2014, at the beginning of 2014, I decided to go on a no-buy essentially. I was watching Christine. At the time, her channel was called Pink So Foxy, and she was doing a Make Out 2014 or Make Out 2013. I'm not sure which year she did it. And I was inspired by that. And so I made this video, you know, giving her kind of the props for the idea and everything, talking about how I wanted to go on a no-buy, how I wasn't going to be purchasing things, etc., etc. So from there, I kind of went for the, you know, I'm not going to be buying makeup. I'm not going to be doing hauls. And so the opposite of hauls is kind of like an anti-haul. So I made a couple videos where my purpose wasn't to bash companies, it wasn't to bash products or even say the products were bad or complain about other things. It was purely the fact of, hey, these are the things on my wish list that I want to buy. Instead of buying them, I'm going to go back into my collection and dig through it and see what other kinds of things that I have that are similar that I can use and I don't have to spend any money on. So I made those videos, I made a couple of them, and you know, they probably got a couple hundred views, nothing too big, and went on my merry way of doing my no-buy for that year and all is well. So it had been about a year and I hadn't made one for a long time, and I was seeing all these holiday palettes come out. So this is in the end of 2015, and I was like, you know what? I haven't done an anti-haul video in a long time. I'm gonna make another one and, you know, do a holiday anti-haul. So I picked out the products that I liked, you know, made a video, and in this time I, you know, add up the prices and got a little bit better about tallying up how much I was saving and kind of put a little more effort into this idea. So I did that video and you guys seemed to really like it, those who were subscribed at the time, and you know, that's it. A few months after I posted that video, I started getting these comments on my video saying that I had stole Kimberly Clark's idea. And I didn't know who she was. I'd never heard of her. I'd never seen her videos. And someone was spamming my channel and just saying like, you've stole this, like Kimberly Clark forever. I can't believe you posted this without giving her credit. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that's exactly what I responded to this person. I just said, if I copied someone's video like idea, this was like in no way intended, because I'm the kind of person that if I see someone's idea and I like it, I will always just give credit where credit's due. I'll say, hey, I saw so-and-so's video. And sometimes I do some popular tags and I'm like, hey, I don't know who started this. If you know, please let me know, and I'll tag them down below. Like, I have no problem saying if I got an idea video from someone else. And honestly, like, how many videos on YouTube are actually original? Like, let's be honest. Like, who did the first favorites video? Who did the first haul? Like, some of the OG YouTubers from so long ago probably did that, but I don't get on every time I do a favorites video and be like, giving credit to so-and-so. I mean, some of these videos are so widespread, and sometimes people have the same ideas. So I went back and looked, and Kimberly Clark had made a video probably maybe a month or a couple weeks prior to mine. I didn't watch the video, but I just saw it. I was kind of scrolling through anti-hauls, and that was the first video of an anti-haul that she had ever made. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I actually made this video a couple of years ago. I wasn't, you know, no shade or anything. I was just saying like, oh, I've been making these for a couple of years. I honestly wasn't copying anybody. And what my response to her was, well, here's a link to my previous videos if you want to see them. I said, I have never seen her videos. I doubt she's ever seen my videos because they'd only had a couple hundred views. I don't honestly think that she was going through YouTube, saw my video, and then was like, oh, I'm gonna take this anti-haul idea. Like, honestly, I think it's just like, okay, haul. I'm not wanting to haul, I'm not wanting to purchase things, so I guess that would be an anti-haul. So the two things kind of go hand in hand, like, haul, anti-haul. So she just got her own idea for an anti-haul, did it her own way, her own style, and posted a video, which there's nothing wrong with that. So I was just kind of like, hey, like, I didn't mean to copy her. I made my video first, but I don't think that she was inspired by my video. I don't think she even saw my video. I think it just happens to be two people who had similar ideas that posted videos and they may not even be done the same way. So after that happened, I asked my husband, I'm like, do you think I should make a video about this? Do you think this is a big deal? Because I really don't want people to think I'm stealing someone's idea, because I really made these a long time ago. And he's just like, no, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just a few people who just misunderstood, so it's really not a big deal. So I'm like, okay. So I went on with my life, and I wasn't thinking about it really or anything. And a couple months went by, and a few more people started commenting on that video, because now her channel was starting to gain momentum, and Kimberly Clark's channel was getting really popular, and these anti-haul videos were going viral, almost like just gaining lots and lots of views. So in turn, it made my anti-hauls videos start to get a few more views too, which of course I didn't mind that. But the more people saw my videos, the more people were like, hey, are you copying her idea, etc., etc. And so I was just like, what, I'm just gonna back off this idea. I'm just not gonna make him, because I don't like being harassed about something. Like, it's just really not that big a deal. So then I had people who started seeing this video, and they were like, oh, I love this idea. Are you gonna make another one? And I kind of responded back, no. I've had some negativity surrounded around these videos, so I just don't think I'm gonna make them. And the response that I got was like, well, I saw your video first, and I don't think you should stop making them just because someone else is making them too, and I'd like to see it. And I was like, well, I've had quite a few people request that I make this video, and I wanna make content that you guys wanna see. And if my subscribers are asking me to make another anti-haul video, then I should. And I was like, you know what? Just because I have an idea and someone else has an idea doesn't mean that either one of us shouldn't be allowed to post our ideas. Like, that's silly. So I decided to post another video this past summer, and it did really well, and a lot of people really liked it. And in the beginning of that video, I just said, hey, I know anti-hauls are getting a little more popular. Just so you know, I have been making these videos for a while, so I wasn't trying to steal anyone's idea. Today I'm going to do a video that I haven't done for a very long time, and this is going to be an anti-haul. So before I start in that, I know the anti-hauls have become very much more popular on YouTube in the past 6 months to a year, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not trying to take anyone's idea. I actually have done anti-hauls for a very, very long time. I have some that I think are from 2 years ago. So I'll go ahead and link those anti-hauls down below so you guys can check them out. And sometimes there's just an idea that a lot of people have that get kind of popular. I wasn't bringing up names or like pulling out people's comments or anything, just kind of just stating what was going on, just because I don't really appreciate negativity when I feel like it's not deserved. As you guys know, I just posted another anti-haul video just recently, and today actually I got a comment, and she was just going on about how I was obviously bitter that Kimberly Clark has done so well with anti-haul videos, and what I said in the video made it sound like I was really bitter. Hey everyone, it's Amber. Today I'm going to be doing an anti-haul and what I'm buying instead. I have done these videos for several years. I love going through my collection and finding things that I'm not using, that I'm rediscovering. Again, I will link my playlist of all my anti-hauls. They go back several years, so I have, 4 or 5 videos that I've done. So that really surprised me, because I'm obviously not bitter about it at all. But the thing that made me upset was that people were coming to my channel accusing me of stealing someone's idea when I didn't. Now, somebody was making a video where like they literally did and said the exact same things as somebody else. I can understand being upset about stealing someone's idea or plagiarizing their content. But when 2 people have similar ideas, or 2 people do the same type of video, but they do it in completely different ways, like I don't understand why there can't be both. And some people are gonna naturally flock to one, and some people are gonna naturally flock to another. Now, does that mean that I don't look at really successful YouTubers and say, man, it would be really nice if my video was that popular? Of course I do, of course. Of course I think that it would be great. I don't know who wouldn't. I don't know any small YouTuber, and if you are someone who's under 30,000 subscribers and you don't look at really popular YouTubers and be like, wow, I wish my video could be that popular, then props to you. But I think everybody kind of feels that way. You're gonna go, oh man, well, I wish it could be me. But that doesn't mean you lose sleep over it at night, or that you're upset or you're bitter or you wish ill to them. I think it's great when other people have success, and obviously it's been positive for me for her channel to be popular and for her videos to be popular, because in turn it's brought more views to my videos. So anyway, the purpose of making this video is that if what I said in that video was out of line, if me saying that I've been making these videos for quite a few years seemed like I was trying to throw shade at her, it totally was unintended. I basically feel like everyone can do their own thing. I feel like comparison is the thief of joy. If I compare my success to everyone else's, I'm gonna be disappointed. It was purely for the fact of I don't want people to attack me for making a video. My video was my original idea. Her videos are her original idea. So I don't feel like there should be negativity surrounding that, because I'm just doing a video that I've done for several years. I'm not hating on anyone else for doing their video. It's a completely separate thing. I've made my channel for 5 or 6 years. I'm not a super popular person in real life. I don't expect to be super popular on YouTube. I know I'm not gonna be someone's cup of tea. I'm not super like eccentric and funny. I'm not like the most beautiful, glamorous, like supermodel type YouTuber. Like, I'm just kind of a normal person, and I'm just me, and I've always just wanted to be me. And if I just cared about being a popular YouTuber, then I wouldn't be here, because a lot of times you see abandoned channels. You see people that make videos for 6 months, they don't have a sudden rise to stardom, and then they just abandon their channels because they're like, oh, this isn't worth my time. Well, I've made videos for 6 years. I have just over 11,000 subscribers. I mean, I do this because I really enjoy it, and I don't do it just because I want to be famous. This is something I enjoy. This is my hobby. I like interacting with people. I don't proclaim to be the best person at makeup. I don't proclaim to be the best person at hair. I don't think I know it all. I don't think I'm the most professional person out there filming. I just do this because I like making connections and relationships with people. And I feel like the people who subscribe to me are my friends. And I hope that maybe you guys can learn some things from me, and then you guys can share some stuff and I can learn some stuff from you. And that's honestly how I look at YouTube. It is something fun, something that I enjoy, a break from my everyday life of working and being a mom of 3 kids and all the stuff that hectic life brings. Just a time to sit down and chat about makeup and enjoy having a little minute about something that doesn't really matter so much in the world, but yet can do a lot to make us feel better about ourselves. That being said, if someone doesn't like my video and they click out of it, that's fine. But I would never want something that I said or did to have a negative effect on someone else. So if you felt like my video was negative or affected you negatively, then I'm sorry, because that was never my intention. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know kind of the story behind that, and just let you guys know that there really isn't an issue. So, and honestly, I've only heard positive things about her videos, and I've heard that she's really funny and entertaining, and that's great. Like, there's nothing negative for me to say about that. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.